Good morning, everyone, and welcome to maighstirtarot. I am back again. Okay, microphone is on, hopefully working. Oh, that was a bit of a drama. You don't realise how reliant you become on the internet until suddenly you don't have it and you're working off mobile data for a while. Anyhow, I hope you have been fabulous. Weather here has been gorgeous, windy, but gorgeous, but that's okay. Gets the washing dry. And I hope wherever you are in the world, you are living your best life. Okay, what I wanted to have a look at today is the Federal Domestic Violence Act, which has passed the House, from what I have gathered, but has not yet passed the Senate. It's been held up in the Senate. Now, it's a Domestic Violence Act, the violence against women for protection. So it's passed in the House with a huge majority, which is fabulous, held up in the Senate. It's being opposed by the NRMA because of a clause that states that if someone is convicted of domestic violence, and honestly, to be convicted, it has to be a fairly serious offence, provable serious offence, that it then bans them from purchasing a gun. They've already got a gun. I don't know whether it takes their guns off them, but it bans them from purchasing a gun, which I don't have a problem with, because violence tends to, well, what is it, something like 50% of homicides are in the domestic sphere, or it may even be more than that. If there is a gun in the house, it's very sadly an easy next step for anybody that is that way inclined. If they are beating up on their supposed loved ones, it's an easy step to go and get the gun and threaten with the gun, and worse. So, off my soapbox again. I want to have a look to see whether it will pass the Senate. I will see whether it will retain this particular clause, and I want to see whether a loophole is then closed, because there's a loophole still within the legislation that it will bar people who enact domestic violence abuse from owning a gun, but only if they are in a same household situation. So if someone decided to, male or female, because females do, majority is male, but females also do enact domestic abuse, go over to their non-living partner's place and literally beat the crap out of them, they don't come under the same legislation because they don't live under the same roof. There's a loophole where that sort of situation does not bar the person from owning a gun if they abuse somebody their partner who is not physically living with them. So I just want to see whether that loophole will get closed as well. So we'll start today. I mean, you only have to think. I'm not quite sure why there's opposition to it. If you think it's your daughter or your sister or something in a situation where they are regularly beaten upon, end up in hospital, don't want to press charges for whatever reason, so therefore it doesn't go forward. But even if they don't live together, why? I don't understand. Just the thought of somebody who does that to a family member that you love, then having access to weapons. Okay, right. Off the soapbox. Can you please tell me? I'll start with the gentler questions, and then we'll do a fuller reading on whether it will pass or not. Will the Domestic Violence the federal domestic violence law be passed in the US with the barring of owning weapons? Will the domestic violence law, the US federal domestic violence law, when it passes? No, I'll ask whether it passes or not first, because that's the most important question. So, full spread on this. Will the federal domestic violence law, it's really trying to give me this one. Why does that not surprise me? It all comes down to money. I'll do a full cross on this one, full spread on this one. Will the domestic violence law, all comes down to money and donors. Will the domestic violence law pass in the US? Won't ask about current form or not. Will the domestic violence law pass in the US? Oh. Will the domestic violence law pass in the US? He's trying to find the right cards for me. Will the domestic violence law pass in the US? Here we go. Oh, I'm shedding hair. Government. Crossed by what we've got here is sabotage, betrayal. This is how women will feel if it doesn't go through. Base of the reading is success at the base of the reading. So I'm seeing that so far, yes, it will. In the past, we have the High Priestess, which is she's hiding. She's got secrets that she's hiding. She's got stuff that she doesn't want to be revealed. She's also about intuition. This is, I think, reading on this one. Sorry, I'll just lift that microphone slightly. It's about the stuff that they don't want to come out into the public arena. Crowding the reading, Queen of Coins, yes. So I'm getting a yes, it will pass. She's about domestic security, financial security. She is a practical queen. She is compassionate and empathetic. So that's telling me yes, there will be opposition to it. The immediate future is the Ten of Swords. Now this is telling me that, so tens are end of a cycle. So this is telling me that the control of those such as the NRA, I'll try that again. NRMA is an automobile association that will do roadside assistance in Australia. Do apologise for that. The NRA, it's a end of an era for this sabotage and betrayal. External influences, there's the Knight of Cups, so he's a gentle, controlled knight bringing forward a message that we do need to hear. And this is celebration, this is harmony, unification, this is the voters, this is also the Democratic Party, so this is the internal influences. Hopes and fears, couldn't ask for a better card. Balance and moderation. What we've got is the future outcome. So walking away from what does not work for you anymore. There are choices that will need to be made in regards to this, but there will be celebration, great celebration. So to me, that's telling me, yes, the bill is going to pass. There is going to be opposition. But really, this is the only opposition card that has appeared in the reading. It is crossing the government. But everything else, we've got temperance, which is grounded, rebalancing, moderation, and the hopes and fears. We've got the internal and external influences as this gentle, tentative knight coming forward with a message that we need to hear. The Democratic Party, but also unity. So there's a coming together, walking away from what no longer serves, choices to be made in celebration. So the only two negative cards in that whole reading were, okay, I don't know that the High Priestess Light's been called a negative card, but she does have things that she does not want to reveal, secrets that she does not want exposed, and this is the pushback. Right, base of the pack. Oh, here's the King of Coins again. So this is the donors and the influence that they have, the money, but times are a-changing with the Wheel of Fortune. Times are a-changing, and they will be disappointed with the outcome. Okay, great. It will pass. The first question is, it will pass. Yes. The Senate. Now, my next question is, will it pass in its current form? So, will the banning of gun ownership by those convicted of domestic violence be part of the law, the federal law? And when it's federal law, the states can't override it. Yes. So, will the banning of gun ownership by those convicted of domestic violence be included in the domestic violence law that is passed? Will the banning of convicted abusers, this is the mercenary coming forward. So again, this is the donors, the NRA. He is also, he has, like all, they have dual meanings. I'm seeing this A as the donors, the mercenaries. They don't care about your family, your daughters, your sisters, your mothers. They just care about A, the money, and B, their guns. But base of the pack after that fell out is, boy, they're going to be disappointed. Yes. So, but tell me, in this domestic violence law, federal violence law, will abusers be banned from owning guns? Will abusers be banned from owning guns? Will abusers be banned from owning guns? Abusers be banned from owning guns. Yep. It will get through with that clause in it. Ooh. Or is this walking away from that clause? Let me read further on this one. Queen of Cups. She is revelationary, emotionally balanced, diplomatic, intuitive. This is progress, a plan coming to fruition, and a new start, a new journey. So this is just the first, this is dreaming big and working hard, and the start of a journey by a youthful character. But what I'm getting here is, and then we've got at the base of the pack the Hierophant, future planning, going back to the past. The past, those that want to go back to the past will be disappointed, as this is the start. This is a courageous, faith-driven start to a new journey. Yeah. I'm seeing yes, but I will ask again just to triple clarify it. I am seeing yes. So the walking away is, I'm getting that they are walking away from, Americans are walking away from the abuse of gun culture. I don't see that as walking away from this particular section of the law. However, definite yes, no, please. Will the barring of domestic violence abusers be included in this law from owning guns? Will the barring of domestic violence abusers, just split the pack, will the barring of domestic violence abusers from owning guns remain in the law? Will the barring of domestic violence abusers remain in the law? Oh, flipping out at me. This is telling me yes. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is bringing forward an offer and manifestation into reality. So this is telling me yes, 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 base of the pack, the Sun. Woohoo! Couldn't get any clearer than that, with a harsh truth bringing about the ending of the abuse, this ability. Right. Authentic reform. Well, it's ripping down old systems to build new ones. Authentic reform is, there's more the death card. So with the Tower, this is about tearing down the old conceptions to build new. So that's telling me yes, 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 yes. Okay, will the loophole regarding non-cohabiting relationships be closed? Will the loophole regarding non-habiting relationships, so those that don't live together, people that don't live together but are abused by their relationship partner, might be boyfriend, girlfriend, might be a married couple who have decided to separate. Will the loophole be closed in regards to couples that don't live together? Will the loophole be closed in regards to couples that don't live together? May not go through in this. I'm hearing that it won't go through in this particular round, but it will happen. But tell me cards, tell me Master, will this loophole regarding non-cohabiting partners be closed? Okay. The Lovers. Difficult decision, but this is the non-cohabiting partners. Again, there'll be a crossroads decision that they will reach in regards to this. There will be a decision that needs to be made. Again, we've got this Queen of Cups, so she is diplomatic, empathetic, well balanced, but she has something to reveal. In her cup, she's presenting something to be revealed, and here we've got the donor money again. Yes, eventually. It will be a new emotional beginning, but currently it's under review. There will be loss and disappointment, but things will come together fairly quickly as introspection and investigation takes place. So it's not going through in this round. It will, looks likely that it will be resolved in the future, but it is actually part of a bigger question in regards to how one defines a relationship if you're not living together. I know when you're in the relationship it's easy to define, but if something does occur, how can that relationship be defined? So what I'm getting is that for those that live together, yes, it will be included, yes, it will pass. Don't have a time frame, but it will pass. Okay, I'm being told, seriously, that long? Potentially not till after the midterms. Okay, but the not living together partners, that will be wrapped up in a bigger parcel because of it's a more complicated package, because then you get all nuances, such as are they in a relationship? What if one thinks they're in a relationship and the other one's not? What if one claims they're in a relationship but they're not really, etc., etc. It all gets quite messy. So not this round. They'll get the basis down and then they'll work on the rest after the midterms. I can't tell you when the original's passing. I'm not seeing it soon, but it will happen. Okay, it's going to be a long, slow process, and then there's the donors. That donor card kept coming up, and until the donors are removed from the picture to a certain degree, there will be influence. Okay, that's today's reading. Welcome back. Fabulous to see you again. Look after yourselves, take care. Enjoy the best days of your life, which are all your days, and love to you all. Bye-bye.